Ladies and gentlemen, we just watched Sensations by Den, but it wouldn't be fair if we wouldn't have watched... Where am I going with this with my English? It wouldn't be fair if we wouldn't have been watching the other one by King Inertia. There we go. Sensations was a sensational violation, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, yes. I don't know if there's any more we can say about it, but we're about to watch the clap back.
Yeah.
And see, you know, what King Inertia comes back with.
Yes. By the way, this is Don Juana B.
That's right. Don Juana B, one half of the 40-year-old FUQ boys.
Yeah, we're in Black Pegasus studio. We hijacked this. He is somewhere in the basement, taped up. Don't worry about it.
Oh, we're never gonna quit. Ain't nothing wrong with it. We're just a bunch of animals. Oh, don't matter where we go, cause everybody knows we're just a bunch of animals. So come on, baby, get in. Just get in, just get in. Check out the trouble you're in. Just get in. It's Daddy Inertia. I'm good. My kids are getting innovative.
I have to pause this for a second because it's just this overload of dopamine, bro. It's like my kids are getting innovative, and then so one critique that I see him get a lot is he spams inward bass, right?
That's kind of the take that I was getting, because it's like,
yeah.
I mean, if I'm going to be completely real with you, I like Den's, what he did better.
Yes.
Just like it's a song that I would actually listen to.
Yes.
So at the beginning, when he started doing that, animals, I'm like, okay, this is dope. Like, you're coming back with something that, is a little bit different, where you're incorporating some of these different elements. But then after a little while, he was just doing the bass, and I'm like, okay, this is cool, but it's getting kind of repetitive.
That is literally I think the reason why he lost in GBB 21.
Yeah.
Because he came in the gate and he won first place in eliminations. He had the best elimination. It was insane. It's literally insane. He destroyed it. I showed it to BP yesterday. If you want, I can show it to you.
Yeah.
After. It's fantastic. But later towards the battles, I think semifinal, the crowd wasn't feeling it anymore. Because they got used to he kept doing the inward bass. It's amazing to listen to, but if you just keep doing it and do it too much, it's like you say, it becomes a bit mundane. Perhaps it becomes a little stale. You're like, I kind of heard this a little bit.
Yeah,
and that's one of the critiques he gets too. And I agree. To be fair, I also prefer the Den one. It gets generic after a while. It's just the same. He did switch it up with the technicality. That was crazy. By the way, that's insane to do that. And also he did inward bass, and he immediately switches into the like a double, and then inward bass. But he's so fast, it's switching back and forth.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
To do that skill wise. But in this battle, we both agree that Den.
Yeah.
Like took it. I'm gonna let this finish. I'm gonna let this play.
And to be fair too, like sometimes, like, you know, I'm not like a beatboxer. This is something that is fairly new to me. I mean, I really just, you know, I think maybe a year ago found like some beatbox videos and was like going down the pathway with them.
Yeah.
And then I kind of stopped. I put the brakes because I was like, dude, this is going to be good content to react to. So I don't want to like go through all of this stuff and then have no like new reactions. And I was saving it to react with P, but you know, for me, sometimes the musicality is what wins me over, even though I can tell like, hey, this is probably harder from a technical standpoint. Like at the end of the day, it's like, I get that this is harder, but there's something about, for lack of a better word, just like the appealing nature to my ear, or just, I was going to say just the beauty of it.
Yeah.
That wins me over. I'm just like, yo, I like this. This is like a good song. Like I enjoy listening to this and I'd want to listen to it over again versus some of them. I'm like, yo, this is cool because I know what they're doing is hard or challenging.
Yeah. But it's not super audibly pleasing.
Yes, exactly.
Like Den's round was way more audibly pleasing to listen to.
Yeah.
Way more enjoyable. This is dope. This is hard. This would go hard in a club, perhaps. I mean, it is, I wouldn't say overused, perhaps, but it's just constant bass.
Yeah.
Constantly aggressive. There's no time to breathe.
Yeah.
With Den's, there was also the aggressive element, but there was a lot of.
I'm not into dubstep either, so that's part of it. Like
me neither. Dubstep, like trap is cool to me and hip hop, but like dubstep, he's very like heavy on the dubstep. So I know.
Yeah. So it's some people might hear this and be like, dude, I love this because it's closer to what they enjoy.
Yeah.
But in my day to day, I listen to more like house music. So I'm more of a chill vibe type of dude anyway. So I'm going to gravitate more towards stuff that's like more melodic and kind of mellow and smooth and just a vibe.
Exactly.
You know,
I know what you mean. Exactly.
That being said, that shit is hard as hell. It is not to take anything away from him. If anything, I would just hope that, you know, maybe King Inertia would take a little bit of the constructive criticism and figure out ways to maybe like switch it up a little bit. Cause you see that he's like bringing in these other elements to it.
Yeah.
And it's like, I feel like if he would just do a little bit more of that, it would take it to a different level.
Because he can actually sing really well.
See, and that's what I would love to see.
Yeah, like if it would be more balanced out. Like right now, to me personally, it's 90-10, and 90 is just too aggressive.
Yeah.
And it should be 60-40 maybe.
Yeah.
Den's more like 40-60 because he's more like on the melodic, the lover boy type of style. I mean, that's fine. And then he adds a little bit of the violation, which is, this is unexpected, epic, right? But maybe with this, it's a bit too repetitive, you know? It just gets a bit stale towards the end.
Yeah.
And perhaps there's not enough variation. It's still fantastic to listen to, and the complexity in this is crazy. Like to try to mimic this, like I can't.
No, that's why I always feel weird even saying these type of things because I'm like, I don't want to, you know, come off of as critical of somebody who's like massively talented.
Yeah.
It's more just like, you know, I think that there's another layer there that could be unlocked for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
By you know, switching it up a little bit.
I'll show you the elimination somewhat after this, and then you'll understand what I mean with like the singing. And he's actually where he does balance it out. It's fantastic.
Yeah,
because all he has to do, in my opinion, well, not in general, but in this specific song, is just tone it down a little bit and just add a little bit more flair or melody to it instead of being so aggressive in your face.
Yeah,
for like the ordinary ear.
Yeah.
Because that's how you push it to the mainstream. If you make it catchy, if you make it audibly pleasing.
Somewhere there's somebody that's like, fuck no, I just want to bang my head to some bass.
Some people just want to hear that fire. And I get that. Sometimes I'm like that too. And I think this is absolutely fire. Just in this battle, I think Den is winning.
Yeah.
Let's finish this one. In my opinion, that ending was sloppy. Wait, because it like cuts off here and there, and it didn't sound as clean.
Do you know how much time they have to come back with their response?
The thing is, they post these without knowing what the other one's going to post. So they post it at the same time, but so it's Sin and Shazam, the two German beatboxers, and one goes on Sin's and one goes on Shazam's.
Gotcha.
So they have no idea who.
So they don't actually get to see what their challenger came up with.
Exactly. They're to be fair, I want to show you so much. I want to show you the hiss one because bro, like now it's flooding my brain. It's like, oh, he'll be so, because I'm showing you this and you might learn a thing or two that you can teach Black Pegasus, right?
Okay.
Like the hiss one.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about the sheet where, like, with musical notes, oh, do beatboxers have that for percussion or for beatboxers?
Yeah.
That's a perfect example to show you that it is possible. So, how many likes? 500? 500 good? I think 500 is decent.
I think we need 501.
501 likes.
501! You can do it.
And I'll
believe in you.
I'll show him the hiss. I think it's flip. I show him his flip.